We left Tombstone and headed quickly across New Mexico into Texas, and my heart just beats faster when I see a sign saying Texas. I just love that place. Anyways, Big Bend National Park is the least visited national park in the U.S., and we were determined to see that, along with Langtree, if you've ever heard of Judge Roy Bean. That's his old stomping grounds, and carried on for a couple of more little spots on our little green flags that we have on Google Maps. Anyways, hope you enjoy.
There's a yellow rose in Texas I'm going home to see. Though other men have held her, her heart belongs to me.
You've traveled down some dusty roads, slept out in the rain, but this yellow rose is always here when you come home again.
She knows I've done some hard times.
You stumbled and you fell, I just kept your pride from dying.
You saved my soul from hell. She's a diamond of the desert. She's a golden flower in spring. She's a yellow rose of Texas. She can make a man a king.
We managed to do another Jeep Badge of Honor run while in Texas, and this is the Black Gap Trail, and it wasn't that difficult of a trail as jeeping goes. This was probably the worst obstacle that we encountered on the whole thing. There was some off-camber stuff and everything, but it was mainly all about the scenery, and the scenery is spectacular. West Texas desert. It was incredible.
There's a yellow rose in Texas. She knows the dues I've paid, and I'm going home to tell her I wish I'd never strayed.
You couldn't see beyond yourself, your pain and wounded pride, but now you know the truth is in the way you feel inside.
She knows I've done some hard times.
You stumbled and you fell, I just kept your pride from dying.
You saved my soul from hell. She's a diamond of the desert. She's a golden flower in spring. She's a yellow rose of Texas. She can make a man a king. Yes, a yellow rose of Texas can make a man a king.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antone. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe, lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for Abe when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Got a new single I want to play for you right now.
A few years back I was watching YouTube videos on how to make the most perfect barbecue, and the best barbecue came up, and lo and behold, it was a video about Snow's Barbecue in Texas. I watched it and promised myself if I was ever in Texas I would go to Snow's Barbecue. They open at 8 a.m. and give out their food until it's gone. And it said online, line up between 8 and 9. Luckily we were there the day before, and Buddy told us if we're not there by 5:30 we won't get fed. We were in line by 4:20 a.m.
It's 5:30 here at Snow's Barbecue, and Tootsie's over there getting ready. It looks like there's some activity starting to take place here. Another probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours till opening, but it sure is smelling good. Gigi's still awake, holding in there, G.
We were in line for over 3 hours. The bar eventually opened up and it was free beer, and we enjoyed that with our neighbors. And finally we got fed probably just before 8 o'clock, and there are not words that can describe.
I wish we could bottle the smell in here.
Right?
This is incredible.
Was ist das, Moritz?
87-year-old Miss Tootsie is the pitmaster at Snow's Barbecue, and she's a school custodian for 5 days a week, so Snow's Barbecue is only open on Saturdays. People come from far and wide to have beer at 7:30 in the morning and barbecue at 8 o'clock, and they wait in line for hours just like we did, and it was worth every second. Enjoying Miss Tootsie's candy once again. Unbelievable. Cheers. We finished our time in Texas in Katy, just west of Houston. Ironically, a girl that Gigi went to school with in Philippines is there, Blythe, and her husband Phil. They're both nurses and have 3 beautiful little boys, one of whom happened to be celebrating his birthday party. So we dropped by and had lots of good food and lots of karaoke and lots of good times, and we'll let Ethan carry it away for us.